Hello students, in the last lecture we have learned how to draw frequency distribution table. Now students, today we will proceed and we will learn how to make cumulative frequency distribution table. Okay, and we will solve some problems related to that. So be ready for today's lecture. So students, let me start question number 1 of practice set 7.4. See the question, complete the following cumulative frequency table. So in this table you have to fill this cumulative frequency table, that is boxes you can see in the question. See what is given to us. We are given that class heights in centimeter, means height of each student is given, then frequency is given, and then we have to make less than type cumulative frequency. Now students, let me tell you, cumulative frequencies are of two types. One is less than type and one is more than type. Now what is the difference between those two? See, whenever you are making less than type, that means you are considering those students which are coming less than to that particular number. For example, if I am saying this, taking 153 through 156, and if I see the cumulative frequency of this table, then whatever data will be here, that tells you that how many students have heights less than 156 centimeter. Okay, so less than means what? Those students which comes below that number, below that particular number. Okay, so that is the use of less than type. And students, remember, whenever you are making less than type cumulative frequency, you have to start from top, and whenever you are making more than type frequency table, then at that time you should go from downside. Okay, so let me explain this. So for this I have already made the table, so let us solve this sum. Now students, you can see here same table I have made here, and in this you have to fill up the boxes. Okay, now see what is given to us. For class 150 to 153, frequency is 5, so that same thing is written here. Now for next class 153 to 156, see here 5 plus, we have to fill some number here. Now see how to make less than type. See, this is already 5 and you have to add this 7 to this class. So if you do that, that is 5 plus 7, that will give you 12. Understood now? First number 5, then add it. So 5 plus 7, that is 12. Now in the next column we have to add 12 plus 15. So here plus 15 is already here, so write here 12. Okay, so here you are going to write 12. Now add 12 plus 15. So if you do this, you will get 27. Now in the next line you have to add 27 plus 10. So here you will write 27 plus 10, and that gives you 37. So what will be your next step? 37 plus 5, and you can see 37 plus 5 is 42. And then next step will be 42 plus 3. So let us do that. 42 plus 3, and if you do this you will get 45. Okay, so in this way total value is how much? 45. Okay, so let me revise it again. See, first number same, then add 5 plus 7, that is 12, then 12 plus 15, 27, then 27 plus 10, 37, and after that 37 plus 5, that gives you 42, and the last step is 42 plus 3, that is 45. And you can tally your answer. See, both the cases you are getting same answer, that is 45. So this is about less than type frequency distribution table. Okay, so let us study next question of this exercise, question number 2. Now in this question what you have to do? You have to again do the same thing. Complete the following table, and you can see the table here which is there in the notebook. See what is given to us. Class monthly income in rupees. So this is monthly income, and this is frequency, number of individuals, means how many are getting salary from 1000 to 5000, that is 45. Then how many getting salaries from 5000 to 10000, that is 19. So this way, this is data given of salaries of particular individuals. Now in this case what you have to do? You have to make more than or equal to type cumulative frequency. Now in earlier case we have to make less than type. Now here you have to make more than type frequency distribution table. Now for this I am following same method, but instead of going from top to bottom, now I will go from bottom to top. Okay, same method. So let us see how I am solving. See, this number, first number will be same, that is 5. Okay, now what I will do in the next step, I will add it 5 plus 2, that is my next step. So 5 plus 2 is the next step, and if you do this you will get 7. Okay, now what we will do, 7 plus 16, that is our next step. So 7 plus 16 gives you how much? 16 plus 7 gives you 23. Okay, now you have to add 23 plus 19. So let us see what I am getting here. 23 plus 19, if you do now, 9 plus 3 12, 1 carry 42. Okay, so if you do 23 plus 19 you will get 42, and then our next step will be 42 plus 45. So let us see what we are getting. 42 plus 45, how much? 87 you are going to get. Okay, and you can tally your answer. Okay, both are 87, that means we are right. Okay, so what we did, same method. In less than type we have started from top to bottom, and in more than type we have started from bottom to top. Okay, understood now? And what more than type explains to you, see in this class, 20,000 to 25,000. So that means those individuals who are getting salary more than 20,000 is how much? 5. Similarly, for those individuals who takes salary more than 1,000, that is how much? 87. Okay, so this data gives you the data regarding how many are more than that particular number, and for more than purpose you have to see the lower boundary, and for less than purpose you have to see the upper boundary in this case. Okay, so today I have solved question number 1 and question number 2. Now for question number 3, you have to make table by your own. See, in this case already you are given some data, and you have to take the classes like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, like that you have to continue. And you can see maximum number is 95, so you have to continue till 90 to 100. Okay, so what you will do, you will make 4 columns. First will be class, second will be tally marks, third will be frequency, and fourth will be more than or equal to type. Okay, so I am expecting you are going to solve question number 3, and if there is any doubt you can ask me in the next class. Okay, so I am stopping today's lecture. Thank you, goodbye.